Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. In the last couple videos we've really been focusing on the 1986 2F motor rebuild, but unfortunately right now we're waiting for some parts to come in the mail, so that build's going to be put on hold. So we're going to take it back a notch and really focus on the physical truck itself by pressure washing her, cleaning the entire interior out, as well as prepping the entire frame for PR15. I'm going to take you through that entire process. At the end of the video, you'll actually kind of get a glimpse of what the truck will look like as she comes back on the market as soon as the motor goes back in. If you like these type of videos, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, and share them, as it really keeps me motivated to really make this kind of content for you guys. Cheers, and we'll see you in the video.
You gonna pick that up?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're going ahead and we're taking off these rear lens guards for the 60. I think I'm gonna put them on my blue truck out front. Nora. So in our new resting place, we went ahead and put the kick panels off. As you can see, there is a lot of sand in there. You can even see down in the little holder here on the door card, sand everywhere. So it kind of just puts it in place. What I'm about to find, I'm working on taking the Tuffy box out. It's just filled with garbage. There was actually a whole bunch more stuff in there, but the guy, before I took it, he just kind of cleared it out the best he could and just, I guess, left me with the junk. So this Tuffy box is coming out. It's gonna go in the white fj60 that I call crowbar. So that's the first piece that's coming out. Okay, what do we know so far? Looks like the truck is a complete mess. Got a lot of cleaning ahead of me. All the carpets are gonna come up. We're gonna get that all pulled out. I mean, just look at all this junk on the tailgate. We'll go through that stuff a little later. It just keeps on pouring out. I took the two front seats out, the Tuffy box. I do want to go over something that's really kind of cool. This guy was taller like me, and he made these modifications on the front of the seat right here that actually makes the seat kind of lean back a little bit more. So when you get in there, it's a little more comfortable. So he did that to both front seats. I've actually never seen that before, but I think it was pretty cool. So let's talk about these books that came with the truck. So some of this stuff is super rare. I got a lot of the Toyota manuals, the factory ones that came to the actual Toyota dealerships. I do have a lot of those books already from past buys, but you know, never can have enough of those rare pieces. And then there's these two blue books. First of all, this book here has all the records of the truck almost all the way back to 30-40K. I'd have to look back there into a late 80s, early 90s. And then I have this special book here that shows the first date at mileage 35K, 1989, and it goes through everything in this book from multiple owners. It's stayed throughout everything, even to the owner I just bought at. He looks like he put 250,000 as the last little checkup. But so that alone is something super cool. You never see that with trucks these days anymore, or cars for that matter. So I think that's gonna be a really great selling point when I do finally go ahead and put this truck on the market. I know people love the beach, but piles of sand that look like a sandbox like that and your FJ60 are not gonna keep it around for very long. Oh look, another sandbox. Oh man. Basically make my own beach at this point.
You hear something? That. Hand overboard! What? Oh, Bernie!
What a night and day difference. Little polish, that paint's really coming back. Woo. So in order to get some more work done on the Gray 60, I'm gonna have to winch it out from where it's sitting back there. We're gonna use Nora with the 8274. We're gonna pull her out. If you've always wanted an 8274, it's a great upgrade for one of these trucks. You can see in my videos, I'll go do a link above here to me actually putting that whole thing in. But we're gonna see if she actually can pull some of this weight. Morning. So we're back on the truck today. We are going to go ahead and POR 15 the truck today. So as you saw yesterday, we pulled it out of the backyard with the good old 8274. In previous weeks, I've done the POR whole entire setup on my white truck and blue truck. So we have just enough paint to get the whole frame done. So I'm gonna give you a light process of how that works. If you've never used this product, it's incredible. Had lots of great success with it. So come along with me and we'll get some painting done. So here's the finished product of the POR 15 on my blue truck. As you can see, it turns out really awesome. It's really rock hard and frame almost looks brand new in some cases. So that's the blue truck. Let's take us back to the white truck. As you can see, it's all sparkly, clean frame under there. White truck looks phenomenal. Frame wasn't really that beat up, but man, she turned out well. So let's get the gray truck done. All right, so here's the basis for the POR 15's process. It is kind of a long process. Don't think you're gonna just do it in an hour or two. It takes some time, and definitely with everything else, prep is the key to this product working really well. So first thing that I usually do is I go through and I scrape the entire frame with a metal brush, or if you wanna get something on a grinder, it works really well, but I always find success with the metal brush. Then I kind of spray all that out, and then moving forward to the degreaser. So the thing about the degreaser is you gotta cut it down with some warm water before you start using it, and you can use a spray bottle, which this is my spray bottle that I use. After that, you wanna come back in and use the metal etch prep. So this is kind of etching the paint or the frame, getting it ready for you to use the POR actual paint. So moving on to the paint can, you can see that I've opened it up a few times, but you can just go ahead and start painting it on after the frame has completely dried, after you washed it all out from the metal prep. The metal prep does need to stay on there for about 15 minutes in total, and consistently spraying it with this product. So a couple things that I do when I come to paint, I found that these sponge brushes work the best because I kind of hold the POR 15 and get into those hard to work the paint places. You can certainly use a regular paintbrush, but I've found more success with these types of brushes. POR 15 does make a top coat because the sun UV rays does neutralize the POR 15 eventually. Found a lot of success using this Rust Tough enamel, which I get from Napa. I think it's like $7 for a can, and it works really great to kind of just give it a really great finish. Even if you don't use that, the POR 15 finishes off awesome. So we're gonna get started on this. It's gonna be kind of a long day, and let's get it done. So I finally finished the whole POR 15 process. I think the truck looks phenomenal. It's night and day from what it looked like yesterday when I started it. So let's take a look. All right, getting ready to rip all the carpet out, do some vacuuming in the Gray 60. She comes out pretty easy, but as you can see, there is tons of sand in here. We need to get that stuff up. So that's how the rear should look, all nice and clean, no sand. Ripped all the carpets out. We're gonna get all the sand out of those. Everything's starting to look a lot better back here. all cleaned up. Still have a few more things to take care of, but she's really coming together. Very clean, no more sand, or I did the best I could to get her all out. She's looking dang good though.